Hello, beautiful butterflies. Welcome to Mariposa Wisdom. I'm Jennifer Love. I'm an angel intuitive and life coach. If you want to learn more about me, you can go to jenniferlove.me. I am a Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising. My Mercury's in Scorpio. I like to call myself triple Scorpio. Think, act, and breathe Scorpio. My Libra, I'm sorry, my Venus is in Libra. This is day 25 of the quarantine. As I'm recording this video is timeless, but we are in day 25 of the quarantine and my nails are atrocious. Do not zoom in to look at my eyebrows, and I had to dye my hair myself for the first time in my entire life. I know I sound very diva-like and privileged, but yeah, this is interesting times for all of us. So let's not be judgy on the fingernails and all that. As a reader, let's talk about that. I live in the light, but I'm not afraid of the dark. So if you're looking for the happy endings and unicorns and rainbows, I'm probably not your reader, because I like to tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. So if you want the truth, if you want the more realistic type of love readings, then you want to listen to me. So if you want to hear, about your twin flame union and happily ever after in every single reading, then I'm probably not the reader for you. Because every month and every sign is going to have ups and downs and different, energies. And sometimes you watch, and sometimes I'm going to get your energy and sometimes I'm not. And so it's just going to change all the time. So I'm hoping that, intuitive readings empower you, not tell you how to live your life. So hopefully these readings, kind of give you, something to help you make decisions and change and not worry about your future. Hopefully it's entertaining and not draining or, give you things to concern yourself or worry about, because that's the last thing that we need right now. We want something uplifting and entertaining and not, anything to drag us down. So today's reading is this connection real or in my head? So sometimes we get, we're thinking about someone that, you kind of like build up this person in your head and you're kind of wondering, is this person thinking about me the same way that I'm thinking about them? Or have I just built up this person in my head so much that, I've, created this kind of fantasy relationship that's not really there? So I just want to, caution you that, just because you pick pile 1 through 3, could be your situation, maybe not. It doesn't resonate with you, maybe I didn't tap into your energy this time. Feel free to pick another pile, another reading, whatever. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to me, thanks for giving me a shot. Each pile here is going to have a timestamp in the description below, and I will show you a description of the 3 piles. So I'm using these dice. So pile number 1 is this green dice and it has numbers on it. So this is pile number 1 with this green and it has little numbers. Pile number 2 is blue and it has astrological signs. So the 12 different astrological signs. Pile number 3 is purple, and it has planets, symbols for the planets. Okay, so again, pile number 1 is numbers, pile number 2 is astrological signs, is blue, pile number 3 is purple, and it has symbols for the planets. So take a moment, and you can, take a deep breath and think about it, or pick, intuitively, pick your favorite color, pick your favorite number, whatever, and I will see you at the timestamp. So pile number 1, you picked this green with the numbers on it. So let's see about your person, and if this connection is real or in your head. So I feel like you've done a lot of really deep thinking about this person. I feel like you've definitely felt a lot of connection. There's been a lot of communication, either recently or in the past with your person. You had a lot of deep feelings for this person. I'm not quite certain if they had a lot of deep feelings for you, but you definitely had a lot of feelings for this person. And there was a lot of passion around it too. Like there was a lot of physical attraction. I feel like this person may have been a bit self-centered. They may have been a bit of a narcissist, or had like narcissistic type of qualities. And okay, I can see why you're very confused, because I got a yes and a no. So like, it could go either way. Are they, is the connection real or is it not real? Could be either way, yes or no. Like that doesn't really, that's not helpful, right? So let's keep going, because that could go either way. But that's definitely, I could sense your confusion there. If they have been in communication with you, or if you have been like sending them messages, or like even, messaging on Instagram or whatever, they're not hearing you. Like they're not understanding what if you've been like kind of subtly like reaching out or whatever, they're not getting it. Like they're not, understanding the subtleness of whatever you're trying to say. There's some family issues going on with this person. Like they might be distracted by, other kind of life situations right now. And I mean, if you're watching this, in April 2020, everybody's distracted by, issues going on right now. But more will be revealed about this person's particular family issues, that you don't know everything that's going on with this person right now. So I just want to tell you that, love is not a primary focus for your person right now, because they have like other things that are just like, major in their life right now that they have to take care of. But I feel like communication is coming and commitment is coming. So like that is something that you need to know. Definitely, like I've got, more communication cards here. And, I think that, yeah, I mean, it's interesting that there's some travel indicated here. Like I kind of, just with, I want this, reading to be timeless, but I kind of feel like, in where I'm at right now, April 2020, it's like, no one's traveling, no one's going anywhere. So it's hard to like get into that space of like, oh, in the future. So kind of like, I do feel like in the future, you guys might be traveling to see each other. You might be this person might need to leave, where they're at to come back to you if you guys are at a distance. There might be there might be music involved, like something related to music. This person might be in the music industry. They might write music, or, you're hearing songs that remind you of them, or they're hearing songs that remind them of you. That, or there's like a certain song that, you hear and it's like you reminded of this person. We all have those songs that are like triggering, that reminds us of a certain someone. So, just know that, when you hear that particular song, you're meant to be thinking about your person. I do feel that, as to like the topic of this reading, is this connection real or in my head? Your connection is very real. Like, this is not in your head. There's so many indications that this is a real connection, that I can't say that this is in your head at all, just because of the communication and there's commitment coming. And I feel like you're definitely like not with this person, and you're apart from this person. There's travel indicated that you might, this person might be traveling towards you in the future. You might be coming together in the future, but, and I feel like if this person isn't communicating with you anymore, they are not, because they feel like it's better for you in some way, like, so you can be happy. Like, if they don't, they feel like if they've removed themselves from your life, that it's almost like you can be, if they've removed themselves from your life, then you can be happy, right? Like, you can move on. You can like be happy with someone else. They kind of feel like if you've, they know that if they've, pretended to move on, then maybe you will move on. So I kind of feel like this person really wants you to be happy. So they've kind of like either pretended to move on, or they've just removed themselves from your life so you can move on. I really feel like this person pretends like they don't care, because they care about you so much. It sounds really like counterintuitive, but it's because they really care that they've like turned their back on you, because it's just like that that feeling about, if you love something, you set it free because you just want that person to be happy. You want that person to be able to flourish, on their own. And I do feel like this person somehow writes songs or poetry or something, because you make them open up to their sensitivity. You're somehow like a muse for them, like a creative spark, a creative like inspiration. So yeah, or you like just open them up to their sensitivity, open their heart. And also you've kind of opened, if you're, more of a spiritual person than the person you're thinking about, you've kind of opened up their spirituality as well. So they've started like some kind of spiritual practice, or they've started praying to God, or some kind of spirituality, or even believing in something that they didn't before due to you. So that's really interesting. I've never gotten that message before. That's really interesting. That, someone has started praying because they, were in a relationship. This person is also more empathetic. They've been open to seeing, more sides of a situation than they had previously. Kind of, I feel like if you do subscribe or believe in twin flames, it's possible that this person is your twin flame. I don't like to throw that label on anybody or initiate that for someone, but if you are in that kind of journey, then you know what I'm talking about and you're already there. So but I that's part of it. So if you're into that, then cool. And absolutely part of that journey is being open to healing yourself. So being able to surrender to that complete healing of yourself, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that just makes it so much easier for your person to come forward and come back to you. So being open and able to surrender to that complete healing, that's important for you. And surrendering stress, that is also key for this connection, to be able to completely give up that need to control, need to manipulate any type of hold that you have on this connection, and just let it go completely in order to almost move forward. You can't be holding on to this person and letting go of them at the same time, right? You have to completely let it go. There's also some kind of forgiveness needed here. I don't know if you guys had an argument or there's something that's needed to needed to forgive, but there's something else that you need to forgive. Could be yourself, but I'm leaning towards needing to forgive the other person for something that you're still holding on to. And it could be you need to forgive them for leaving you, because it could still be, a hurt that's left there. Because honestly, this person wants you to be happy. They really do want you to be happy. You have definitely affected their life in a significant way. There's definitely more to this story. It's not over. And they're feeling that conflict. That's why I've got that yes, no. They're feeling that conflict that this story's not over. This is one of those things that you just have to go with the flow and keep moving, keep moving your life forward, and know that, maybe someday this love is going to come back around, and, maybe it won't, but only time will tell. And you just have to be able to, go with the flow and be able to open to have that complete emotional healing and be able to go with the flow. That's all I can say is go with the flow, because not being able to let go is what's holding you back. So yeah, I just feel like the memories of this person is what is kind of limiting you in your kind of love life at this time. But the answer to this question, is this connection real or in your head, is absolutely, it is real. So for pile number 1, it is real. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated for you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. There are other videos, obviously. I also do monthly readings on, based on your astrological sign. There's other pick a card readings. I also have dating secrets videos. I do personal readings. My entire schedule is on my website, as well as all of my services and the description of my services. Please book in advance, because the slots fill up quickly, and I don't like people getting disappointed when they can't get an appointment. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2. You picked the blue dice with the astrological signs. So let's see, is this connection real or in your head? So I can see why you liked this person. There's a lot of good qualities. But I do feel like you felt a little uneasy about it. Like, there was a lot of it that was destined for you, though. Like, it was meant, you're meant to do this. It was meant to happen. But there was, a definite separation for you guys. So could have been this person was an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, because I have 2 earth cards here. I do feel like you've done a lot of looking within about this connection. It was the same thing as pile 1. And you have tried to reach out to this person also. This person may have issues with alcohol or drugs. Yeah, I just feel like you felt like you were walking on eggshells sometimes around this person, which, it can happen a lot with someone who has addiction issues. You kind of feel like you don't want to upset the apple cart, like, oh, if I, say this, they're going to get mad, or if I do this, they're going to get upset, so it does happen a lot with someone who has addiction issues. This person was just kind of really immature emotionally. They just weren't ready to be in kind of a serious relationship with you. Yeah, it was super important for you to choose you first. Like, it just wasn't it wasn't healthy, I have to be honest. Like, it just I mean, this person obviously had a lot of great qualities. Like, there was a lot of wonderful things about this person that you really liked and admired. But when you really, like, deep down, like, stopped to think about it, there was just like, you were just like, I just can't, like, continue this relationship because of all these other issues. Like, this just can't continue. Like, there wasn't enough balance. It was just kind of like a karmic relationship that I was supposed to learn from. We were fighting. I did not feel safe. They were, not respecting my boundaries. It didn't feel balanced. Like, sure, there was a lot of passion and desire. Like, it was very hot. But this person is still trying to find themselves. Like, they weren't able to, like, be in an adult relationship. Like, and you were so, like, you like took their breath away. You were like everything that they wanted. It wasn't you, and it wasn't about you. It was just this person was very much caught up in their addiction, and they just weren't ready to be in a relationship. They actually were reminded of how you smell recently, like your perfume or like your soap or something. And it really like just like sent them into like a total like memory tailspin of like your relationship. But yeah, like I don't feel like you felt safe with this person all the time. Like and they really can't stand not talking to you. They really need to heal a lot of family issues to be in an adult relationship, like be a provider, be in a I keep saying adult relationship, but like, yeah, to just be in a real relationship, this person needs to heal some family issues. They majorly screwed up, and they just have to work on their codependency and their addiction issues. Because I mean, you guys had a lot of fun, you guys had a lot of playfulness and a lot of good times, but that's just not enough. You know, love is not enough. It's not. It's just, you know, it's great to be in love, but sometimes it's not enough. If you can't, you know, give and take in a healthy way. And I feel like you are a magical person. You're like a light worker, a starseed, like you, and that's why this person was actually drawn to you, was because you are the light. You, and I don't want this person to like put your light out, you know? So, you have to, you know, remember the uniqueness that is you, and not allow, I don't want to say like other people to drag you down, but like you don't want people, you know, violating your boundaries and like yeah, I mean, if you let people kind of walk all over you, then they're just like dragging your self-esteem down, and then you're like down here and you kind of forget where you are. And you deserve like success and love and abundance, and no one's going to give that to you except you. So just, you have to set your intention to identify with high self-esteem and stay there. You know, you can't make anybody give that to you. It's just, it's you, and that's it. I mean, I see really positive things for you. It's just that this person is not, it's not it. This person's still trying to find themselves. This person has an addiction issue. This person's screwed up. This person is like working through their karma. Yeah. They, you know, they're not on your level, unfortunately. Like, so the answer to this question, is this connection real or in my head? In terms of like connection, yeah, it was a connection, but it's not meant, I mean, some connections aren't meant to continue, I guess I want to say. I kind of feel like this isn't a soulmate energy, is what I want to say. This is not a soulmate energy. So if you feel like, is this a connection? Like, is this a soulmate? No, this is not. This is, this person desired you. Yes, this person desired you. This person was attracted to you in a healthy way. No. Did this person love you? No. This person was attracted to your light, and there was a lot of conflict here, and this person was just attached to you in a codependent way. So yeah, I feel like and you may not even have known this person was an addict, okay? Because some people hide it really well. So yeah, so if you weren't aware of that part of it, but you had the conflict and you had the person violating your boundaries, those are the keys that you need to be aware of. And this person and this person screwed up. Okay. That's the key parts. So is the connection real? I'm going to go with no, because most people are talking about like, is this like a soulmate connection? So, but did you connect with this person? Like, yeah, there was like a passionate type of connection. Like, I want to say, I don't want to say hookup, but like there was something, but it was just meant as a learning experience, and that was it. Like, I could see why you were attracted to this person. Like, they had an interesting, exciting type of energy, but it would have pounded your self-esteem and like almost destroyed the magic within you. And I feel like you need to remain positive and persevere, because that's what's going to, really bring you love. I just don't feel like this connection is going anywhere, like long term. There's just too many issues. Like, I suppose like this person worked on their stuff and healed their family issues and all that. Like, yeah, that could probably work out, but that would be a lot of effort. And like, sometimes it's just not worth all of that, probably best to like find someone who's like a little bit healthier. And this person is trying to find themselves, so that, let them have their space to do the work that they need to do. And that's like, perfectly fine. Everybody's in a different space that, some people need to do what they need to do. This person's just a little bit on the immature side. And you were thinking it through. You were like, okay, yeah, I get it. I was thinking about it. So yeah. And it was uncomfortable. Like, I can feel that, like it was uncomfortable with this person. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that helped provide you a little bit of guidance. If that did not resonate for you, please check out another pile or a different reading. I also have, other pick a card readings. I do monthly readings on my channel. I have, other, pick a card readings. I'll obviously do personal readings. My website has all of my services listed as well as my entire schedule. Please try to book in advance because my schedule books up and I don't like anybody to be disappointed. Yeah, I'd really love to do readings for you. Please remember that you always have the choice between love and fear, and choose love, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, pile 3, you chose this pretty purple dice with the planets. Nice. So let's see, is this connection real or in your head? Okay. All right, some pretty good cards. I'm not getting a clear picture. I kind of feel like there, were some good things going on, but there's also some trauma here. I feel like your person may have had a lot of spontaneity, a lot of playfulness, a lot of fire energy. So it could have been Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting a strong Leo, there's a couple Leo cards here, or Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I do sense that there was some alignment here between you two, like vibrational alignment. So you also may have been one of those signs, fire, earth. So you guys definitely had a lot of like good times together. Like it was fun. You had a lot of fun. But there was some kind of trauma in this person's past, or possibly your past, or there was some kind of like trauma in both of your past that you guys bonded over. I feel like you may have both been part of a similar like soul tribe in that way. Possibly like both of you could have been like adult children of alcoholics, or you both could have been sexual assault survivors, or you both could have been abused as children. I don't know, like something traumatic that happened to you both. You both have PTSD. But like, I feel like somehow this relationship was some kind of fresh start for you both. And it was really fun. I just keep getting this like very fun energy. And there's a lot of fire. This fire was totally ignited between you two. But there was something also very off about this. This person had some kind of toxicity about them. They did not respect your boundaries, or they were very toxic in some way, possessive or jealous. They had some kind of clingy, anxious attachment type of behavior, very jealous. And in that kind of like not letting go kind of weird attachment kind of thing, there also could have been this like lack of desire, like almost like cutting sex out, celibacy kind of thing. Um, like almost like punishing you and like cutting sex off, um, in a very like controlling way. Um, very unhealthy, just very unhealthy. And I feel like there was a lot of deception and not saying how they really feel, like not telling you how they really feel. Um, a lot of like this behavior of like, instead of just like telling you they're upset, they won't text you or call you for hours, like purposely ignoring you, won't call you for 3 days instead of just saying I'm mad. So that's just like very childish and toxic, and like I just, that kind of shit drives me nuts. Like I can't handle that stuff. And I just like that like level of push pull attachment is very toxic, and just not telling someone how you feel is just recipe for disaster. But sometimes I feel like this person just gets caught up in the moment, like they're not really trying to be deceptive. They just like really don't know how to express themselves in a healthy way. They really do think that you're gorgeous. They really think that you're beautiful. And I think that they're a bit intimidated by your beauty, which is why they kind of cling and attach so strongly. They feel like they're risking a lot by being involved with you, by giving you their heart. So it's a huge risk to be like putting it all out there, because they've, been involved with people before who've like taken advantage of them and then they got hurt. And so they just feel like, they're trying not to get hurt again. So then they do these weird, controlling, possessive behaviors. So they try not to get hurt. And then it just, it doesn't go the way that they think it will. And, so it's just kind of a weird way to control the relationship, which doesn't work out anyway. So I don't, but it's just a way to control things that, are not controllable. People are not controllable. This is cute. You're so beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. They just think you're so beautiful. Yeah, I think you definitely need to give this person some space. They need it. Which, if they're doing that thing where they're purposely ignoring you, that's annoying. So, but yeah, I think, if it's toxic, you might just want to walk away and let them have their space, because who wants to get involved in that anyway? Try not to make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. Just try to be true to yourself, and do what you honorably like feel is right. So if you're true to yourself, then you can't ever go wrong, right? And this person, feels that same way. They feel like they're trying to be, trying to do the honorable thing. They're trying to be honorable, but they feel envious of people sometimes. And that's what kind of fuels their jealousy. They feel like you're this beautiful person and everybody wants you. And so they feel like envious of what other people have and that they could take you away. And so, yeah, it's that whole like clinging attachment thing. So I think, to answer the question, is this connection real or in your head? The connection is real. It's just toxic and unhealthy. So, I would very much try to surrender your fear of change and surrender your surrender your habit of people pleasing. You don't have to please this person. You don't have to try to, play into their toxicity, play into their clinginess. You don't have to play into any of that. Give them their space and walk away. And, you don't have to play those games about, okay, you don't want to text me back for 3 days, then I don't have to answer at all. Guess what? So, I just think, if people want to play those games, then you can, take the high road and like forgive and learn from those situations and just, move on and, surrender your fear that that's going to be the only person that you're ever going to love, or that's the only person that you're ever going to be with. And you just know that there's going to be another person that's going to be healthier and better for you in the future. And know that you're making progress, and know that you're learning in every relationship that you're in and growing. And just know that, you're meant for better things than someone who wants to play games by withholding sex, or play games with purposely ignoring you, or wearing a mask, or being toxic and walking away. And, these things are just not normal, and they're not part of healthy relationships. So don't play into it. Don't feel like you have to, be a part of it. It's not, everybody doesn't do that. And you don't have to put up with people who do that just because they've had trauma, or just because they've had, things in their life that have, happened to them. That I do feel for people that have had horrible things happen to them, but that doesn't mean you get to treat other people like shit. That doesn't mean you can make mistakes, but you have to, still honor other people with respect, and learn and grow from mistakes and make progress. So everybody has room for progress. So you have to just, be willing to, grow. Be willing to grow. And I think anybody who's willing to start from point A and move to point B is worth keeping around. But people who aren't, and people who are willing, or just keep making the same mistakes over and over, I think, give them all the space that they want. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that was helpful for you. I'm so grateful to be able to give people relationship and love guidance. If this did not resonate with you, please feel free to check out another pile, a different reading. I also do monthly readings based on astrological signs. Feel free to comment below on any future topics for pick a card readings. If you enjoy card of the day readings, you can check out my Instagram at jenniferlove.me or my Facebook page at I am Jennifer Love. I also do personal readings, my schedule, my services, my pricings, all on my website. Please try to book in advance because I don't like anyone to be disappointed when there aren't any appointments left. Yeah, so thank you. And I just want to remind you that you always have a choice between love and fear. So choose love. I'll see you next time. Bye.